Yo, YouTube, welcome back to another video. There's a situation with Valkyrae. I'm pretty sure it was her talking about how she was old and like all the old jokes that Yugi was making about her, but let's get straight into it.
Massive day for the unemployed. Valkyrae's in hot water and I think she can swim. Pokimane reveals the plan for the next 40 years of her life. Probably won't have kids. Play video games. Be hot. Make money. On my mama, that is depressing AF. You're truly cooked when...
I'm pretty sure she was rage baiting, bro. Do y'all think that she really meant what she said? I don't think so. I think it's really just because we have a problem on the internet where if you're a woman and you're just online existing, incel Twitter is just gonna rip you to shreds. Like by the time you're over 25, they just get on your head, bro.
And should impact content creators call you out.
I've gotten over it. I'm probably never having kids. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life.
You know what's crazy though? This is not actually like uncommon though. A lot of women are actually starting like families and shit at like later stages in their life.
I'm probably gonna be as hot for as long as I can.
Bro, this is kind of depressing, man. Okay, nobody wants kids at like 20, but this gal is pushing 40. She's Tectone's age.
And I'm probably gonna keep making money in the best ways I can, which is like doing commercials and shows. Like that's probably what's gonna happen for the next like 40 years until I die. And I think
the chat is literally saying mommy. They're saying hell yeah. She's obviously trolling.
People are just gonna keep being mad at me about it. It is what it is. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Rich with no children, a pointless life, LMAO.
You know what's crazy, bro? People always try to get mad at other people for like not having kids and shit like that. And it's like, gang, you're not gonna raise those kids. So why do you give a fuck about what somebody's doing in their life? Like, I don't think having kids is the end-all, be-all for having a good life. You feel me? Cam, what's good? We reacting to the Valkyrae drama. Tux, what's good, bro?
I hate to break it to you, Valkyrae, but nobody wants to watch a 40-year-old play video games. You got back pains and shit at that age. Also, I feel kind of bad for Pokimane, because while doing my...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. She's like the Michael Jordan of, like, female streamers. People will always watch Valkyrae. You know she was supposed to be in the fucking Minecraft movie, bro?
Research turns out the Clippers did her dirty. All I did yesterday was talk about how excited I am to start a family, but the clip farmers won't post those clips, lol. Obviously, it's a personal decision and she's allowed to do whatever she wants. I think just the way she framed it sounded so depressing, people had to interject.
Glad she wasn't in a movie. What the fuck did she do? Why does she get hate? I don't understand. She doesn't do nothing.
I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life.
How about you do something productive like jujitsu and give money away? Bro thinks she's Mr. Beast. Kinda sad, TBH. This is the most delusional shit I've ever heard.
I'm starting a family.
Oh!
Wait, that can't be right. I saw the Clippers say the opposite.
Oh, that was clip farming. I'm having kids now. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel for my kids.
I respect that. She should exploit her children like that Ryan toy review kid.
Ain't he grown now? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. They need to, like, transition him out of toys and move him into gaming. I don't know why they didn't do that. Because he could have been playing video games. They could have had him on some shit for his age group. They're trying to force him to, like, always be a kid. He's gonna be... This is literally gonna be his identity for life. He's gonna be 21, 22, playing with fucking kids' toys, bro. Literally. We watching the Valkyrae drama.
How the hell are they still playing Among Us?
Yeah, we're all gonna... Bro, I'm still gonna be playing video games. There's people who are like 35 plus who play video games, bro. Did y'all see that 70-year-old who was playing Battlefield and he was like a veteran and he was actually using war tactics to fucking get kills and shit? Like, I'm telling you, like, there's no age limit for video games. People try to say that video games are like unproductive, bro, but you will meet some of the best people on the game, bro. You will make lifelong bonds. And I feel like video games, like, they try to say, like, it'll get you in trouble. But if you're on video games, that shit will keep you out of trouble. You feel me?
Bro, these guys are stuck in 2020.
You don't trust me?
I feel like you would forget that they're
You live in the Lacey house, the camera house? No, I don't live in that house.
existing.
No,
and
I
then,
wouldn't.
like,
No, I wouldn't.
Looking at this call.
Is that Candace Owens? You're allowed to be 30
Bro,
and not
what?
have children. But if you're 30 without children and you're a YouTuber slash streamer, bruh, it's time to wrap it up. Personally, I got 3 kids from 4 baby mamas, and we're all on the EBT food stamps.
but yeah,
How old is WestJet? Now I'm starting to think about
I
Damn, Nizzy, what the fuck you mean? Damn, Nizzy. Wrap it up? Come on, bruh. Hell no, bruh.
reading the comments even more. It's 3 a.m., you know.
Dude.
What am I to do?
Oh, 3 a.m.? See, that's when life starts hitting you different. You start doing push-ups and cleaning your room and shit. That's when the comments will deadass get to you. That's when you're not supposed to read comments, bro.
But they're like, they're fighting, the commenters are fighting about the definition of success. Because a lot of people are like,
my God.
why does it matter if she's 30 without kids? What if she doesn't want kids?
I mean, gang, at the end of the day, she's a millionaire. Does it really matter? I don't know. I guess success is different. This situations like these really show you that success is different between men and women, bro. If you really think about it. Date her, shit. I would date her in a heartbeat, but like she's not gonna fuck with me. I'm broke. Huh? I'm gonna say this though. Success, I guess, is viewed differently by men and women. Because if you have a bag and you're running it up, as a man, that's kind of like a good thing. You know what I mean? I feel like even then, Shannon Sharp, they were like, why do you not have kids though?
Blah, blah, blah. And then some people are like,
bro, you know Duke Dennis though? Come on, bro.
The best thing in life is having a family.
No, the best thing is having a Bugatti. Family is close second.
Why wouldn't she, like, have it?
I do
She's
agree
running out of
having a
time.
family is great. I think having kids fucking sucks.
I feel like this is the normal take for everyone who doesn't have children, you know what I mean?
Also, you know,
I'm gonna
there's
keep it a buck though. I am very, very scared of kids. They are very scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
a lot of...
And having kids is like a whole fucking headache, and it's just, bro, a lot of people just be... One thing that I don't like, though, is when people have kids just for the sake of having kids. I feel like if you're gonna actually have a family, you need to be a dedicated parent. Because I grew up, like I said, I grew up the oldest of 6 kids in a single-parent household, bro. And a lot of the shit that I was doing was overlooked. A lot of the shit I didn't get to have growing up, you know what I mean? And I kind of had to figure out a lot of things on my own. And at that moment, I really wish that I had better parenting. You know what I mean? And you can see, you know what's crazy? You don't see the effect of parenting when somebody's a kid. You see it when they're a fucking adult, bro. You know what I mean? So having a kid is a full-time job in itself.
The world is dying.
Yeah.
So many damn babies out there. It's just a really sad planet.
And they saying, hold on, I seen this thing where they said if you ask ChatGPT how many years the Earth has left, you're gonna say like 200. How many years does the Earth have left? Let's see. Bro, 100 to 300 years. That's dead ass only up. That's like, how many generations is that, bro? Not even worth having kids, bro. Fuck it.
It's like, do I really want to bring another
Do you want to
person?
contribute to that?
Not to be that guy, but, you know, having children directly stops immigration. So if you're scared of immigrants, have more kids. Also, bear in mind, these are Twitch streamers we're talking about. Mentally, they're like 15. Like, on paper, she's 33, but mentally, she's still in high school. Angie. Again, personal choice, not social obligation.
I do agree with him on that, though. Like, when you're a streamer, bro, your mental is pretty much, like, stalled out.
This is also a personal choice, and it f***ing sucks. I think it's very sad how many people no longer want kids, or shit, even a pet. Most of my friends can't even afford to have kids or, you know, take time off work. Not to be a misogynist, although, albeit, I love massages. You know, putting women in the workplace and, you know, telling them they're equal by working a shit 9 to 5 is the biggest scam of history of all time. No, I'm serious. You'll find more fulfillment making Excel documents while getting replaced by AI instead of, you know, raising a family.
I can't see myself having...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The future is looking very bleak, bro. Especially with fucking AI, bro. Are y'all ready for AI? Oh my god, y'all ready for AI?
Don't you feel like streaming and gaming all this time is kind of mentally stunted?
Yes.
Absolutely. I
Yes.
feel so, like, I feel like I'm in my early 20s, like my brain, but like, people have kids like at this time.
You know, that's called maturing, but I'm glad she's self-aware.
And it's just like making me like,
I'm
holy...
gonna keep it a buck. Damn, I'm low-key experiencing that, bro. Oh, I'm low-key experiencing
crap, like,
that.
we are emotionally stunted in this career.
Even Clippy chimed in. I mean, that's what Twitch is, where high school kids come to watch adults act like high school kids. That just described FaZe Clan. At least they're self-aware. I'm just impressed at how self-aware they are, honestly. Why do you think not having children is so promoted in developed countries?
Who is this guy? This is WestJet.
Because when you die and you don't have kids or family, who inherits your money? Exactly. Shocker.
So many of the comments were like 30 without kids, by the way.
Valid comments.
A lot of people are like, why does it matter if she's 30 without kids? What if she doesn't want kids?
Bro, you're streaming on Twitch. Most of those people aren't even gonna have kids, and it's not by choice.
I think
real deal.
People are just gonna keep being mad at me about it. It is what it is. I don't know, man.
Well, now that we know that she wants a family, I do kind of feel bad for her. Like, some people were outright shitting on her, and like, I feel like that's a little far, you know what I mean?
I
Probably.
don't think you just have a family though, and I think this is one thing like that's a little more difficult when you're a man versus a woman. I know this is gonna sound mad red pill when I say this shit, but most women, they don't want to scrub. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get. You know what I mean? They're not just gonna get with anybody, bro. You feel me? Especially when you're Valkyrae, you're gonna want to be around a guy that is around your level and your, you know what I mean? Like where you're at in your life. You're not going to want to be with somebody who's not at least on their way to, you know what I mean? Like you'll go down a little bit, but you're not going to go far down. A man, on the other hand, if he see a bad bitch working at Taco Bell, bad bitches work at Taco Bell, bad bitches got a Baja Blast, bad bitches got nacho fries, you know what I mean? If she's bad and she's working at Taco Bell, he's going to go ahead and give her a fucking shot, you feel me? It don't matter whether she work at Taco Bell. It don't matter whether she got no job because men don't give a fuck about that shit. We don't give a fuck about your money. We don't give a fuck about how successful you are in life. Women give a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? So it's going to make it a lot harder for her to find the guy that she wants. And she's a little bit older now. Even India Love was talking about when she was like 19 to like 25, she could pull any man she wanted, right? That's India Love. India Love could damn near pull any man she wants right now. So if she was talking about that was her prime, imagine how it's hitting Valkyrae right now. No disrespect to Valkyrae at all. Love, you feel me?
This tweet, though, like the way he put it was so like abrupt. Probably won't have kids, play video games, be hot.
And then I think unpopular opinion, bro. By the way, before we even continue, I think you can be too old for love. And what I mean is like, when you are younger, right? When you're like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, like early 20s, you have already, if you've been in a relationship for a little bit of time, y'all have already been through a lot of shit, right? Y'all, hold on, hear me out. Y'all have already been through a lot of shit. So you're like, damn, I can't just leave this person because we were together through this, and this. So then you stay together. Do you get what I'm saying? When you're older, right? When you're older, you're more secure in yourself. You know your own value. You haven't been through all that shit with somebody. You've been through all that shit by yourself. So you're like, the moment that somebody inconveniences you a little bit, and you're like, damn, this shit is not gonna work in your brain, you're quick to cut them off. Do you know what I mean? When you're a little bit older, it's like, all right, nah, yeah, you're not right for me. Boom, next. So you can be too old for love because you prioritize your own well-being and your own shit. And I feel like dating in 2025, it's like that on an NBA level. Like people are just seeing what they can get from the other person, and it's not about them, both parties giving each other more than 100%. Do you get what I'm saying?
Make money, like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start a family. I'm ready. I thought about it, and I think I'm ready to start a family.
Why do people care about her starting a family? Like, if I was her, I wouldn't even, like, why would you even announce this to people? You trying to give people validation who don't even, you could tell them, right? 99 times out of 100, you could tell them, I'm starting a family, I want kids, whatever. That one time that you say you don't, which is what she did as a joke, everybody just clung on to that and tuned out her saying all the other shit. Dating, 2025 dating is like signing a contract, exactly.
I'm excited to take you guys on this journey with me.
So you're like rich as hell.
I really don't understand what's wrong with being rich and traveling the world. Nobody said there's anything wrong with that.
Conservatively, her net worth is an estimated $4 million. You know, at that point, why not have a kid? She's also co-owner of 100 Thieves. Also, I don't even understand how this is controversial in the first place. If you're under the age of like 22, 23, you just shouldn't be a part of the conversation. Nobody wants kids at 16 or 18. That's normal. Think of Bugattis or fucking bitches or something. You know what? On another hand, maybe she shouldn't have children.
The woman haters are angry again. Let's take a look. Oh lord, the comments under this video is insane. All of them are men, angry as hell that she's not gonna have kids. Now tell me, as a grown
they're a bunch of incels, bro. Nobody cares about what they're gonna say because they couldn't pull her even if they wanted to. All these guys that talk all this shit on the internet, bro, listen. If they were outside and they seen Valkyrae, they would never approach her. They would be scared. They don't even talk to women, bro. You'd be like, yo, go talk to Shorty right here. They'll probably scare her away. They're all creepy, bro. I think I could pull Valkyrae. Let's be real. Let's be real, gang.
Yes, man. What does that do for you when a woman has kids or doesn't have kids? What does that do for you?
It makes the Tim Hortons employees speak English.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Because I saw this video and I thought, oh yeah, she's a millionaire, she's chilling, she want to play video games. Okay, cool.
Oh, this guy's just a junkie, but you know, he's minding his own business, you know, it's cool. Okay, sure, there's some malicious people here that, you know, aren't...
What? How was that? How is being a junkie a comparison to playing video games? That there's no comparison to that at all.
Adding much to the conversation, but there's also a fair amount of people that are...
What do I stream, big bro Nizzy? Whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. Whatever you like, do it.
Generally concerned for her and think this is a better lifestyle, so they're allowed to have that opinion, and she's allowed to disagree or agree to disagree.
Jason, I have an announcement.
Oh, shit.
She farming the fuck out of this.
I'm gonna start a family. Oh my god. You're gonna be an uncle.
You know, I actually like Jason, so I'm using every fiber in my body to not call him rice gum, but like at this point, she's dragging it. Hassan better not be the damn dad. Imagine it's Tectone.
The amount of hate that comes towards women for just saying they don't want to have kids is absurd.
Agree, and I also hate periods. I hope you get laid, bro.
What about periods?
She's mad because she's getting called old when she is old. When she is 30, she's getting mad that she's being called 30.
J, thank you for the gifts.
I can take that.
Sure, buddy.
Thoughts on marriage?
Damn, she's been getting grilled. There's hella clips of this.
My mom's been divorced 3 times, and my dad's been divorced twice, and everyone I've grown up with has... a lot of the people I know have experienced divorce.
Skill-ish.
Oh, obviously, yeah. So why would she even believe in marriage then? Everything that she's learned about marriage has been, you know what I mean?
Subscribe if your parents are still together. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on having...
Looks like, shit, I gotta unsubscribe then. I'm not gonna lie.
Kids, like, genuinely, leave a comment below if you're above the age of
crazy.
18. I don't want any children lying, saying, like, as a 27-year-old, like, we all know you're 14, buddy. Should Valkyrae here have kids or not? This is an important question that science must answer.
Bro, why does everybody care about these people having kids, bro? It's not your life to live. They're not your kids to raise, bro. This shit is weird.
I'm tired of talking about Pokemon.
Why is this shit getting blown out of... Bro, I'm really thinking about this shit. Why do you give a fuck? Why do you care? You're not raising those kids. You're not changing those diapers. You're not paying for the daycare. So why the fuck do you care?
Here's a Canadian meme I found pretty funny. I hope you guys enjoy this.
Yo, just because I'm Indian doesn't mean I have to work a stereotypical job, bro. I want to be a streamer. We're going to boys. Hello, 10-4, dispatcher. The load coming in soon.
Absolute legend.
Yo, shout out to bro. Alright, man. I don't know. I just think it's weird that people are so concerned with other people's lives and like decisions that don't really affect them. Like I can understand like you caring about their online life, but I don't know. That shit is just weird to me.